I grew up in Surrey in the little community of Whalley and did my piano lessons and organ work there prior to going to UVic, which had a newly opened school of music. So I began there in 1968 and really enjoyed the music program, and then continued with a secondary teaching certificate to enable me to teach in public schools and to do music, English.
I will sing, I will sing to our God. I will sing, I will sing to our God. Sing as long as I live. I will praise His holy name.
Metropolitan was a really interesting position for me. It was my first big house experience in a large church with a wonderful acoustic and aesthetically very pleasing, and a choir that was still in the oratorio tradition. Oratorios go back to the first part of the 20th century, and United Churches just thrived in telling those biblical stories in oratorio form with choir and soloists. And the richness of that was still informing choral tradition at Metropolitan. Then we came up the hill as part of the amalgamation process, and eventually I was appointed music director here at First Met. We've had great plenary choral festivals. We've had presbytery-wide events that we would sponsor here, or maybe it would be the College of Organists. I remember one particular event for the Canadian Bible Society, and then another one for Methodist John Wesley's 300th anniversary. That brought together interdenominational choirs throughout the city. So that was good fun. Rachel and Emily, and of course my husband Lanny involved as well. So Lanny on flute, and he would conduct for the larger moments where I might be preoccupied playing organ or piano, and with Emily singing and Rachel in costuming.
Would you join me? There is a time and
such a wonderful, accepting community. Always, that's been foremost in my mind. Some of the founding grace of our amalgamated congregation has fed me so much, and I'll really miss being part of such a community. I'm always grateful too for the support of the music budget that the congregation has provided us to make a real impact in strong music making. Well, I look forward to having new opportunities to make music and hopefully volunteer work, perhaps looking at some of the housing issues facing Victoria or some of the food distribution issues. I'm also an avid gardener, and I look forward, dare I say, to having the perfect random English garden.
I will sing to our God. I will sing to our God.